Good day, folks. Hope you're having an amazing day/night. And if you're not, it gets better. Today I want to talk a little bit about how things like faith without action is just a wish. What do I mean by this? So a lot of people, whether they are of faith or not, they pray, they wish, or sometimes they just hope for something to change. And then nothing happens. And then they start to question their beliefs, and they start to question and also become quite cynical in their nature. And here's the truth, right? Because change, regardless of how you see it, or whatever it is that you want to wish to happen or hope to happen, it doesn't just come from just hoping and waiting. It comes from stepping into the unknown. It comes from having courage. It comes from actually trying. Now, if we take all of the faith out of the equation for just a second, right, it's pretty rational to believe that, the more you work on something, the more of a chance that you're going to succeed at it. But it's like a lot of people don't follow that principle because they are just, I guess, guided by the guidelines that all you have to do is just pray or hope for things to change. But it's like, you have to, in a way, kind of deserve that change by actually becoming a better human. Now, before I continue, I'm not against anyone with any regards to faith or whatever it is that you want to, that floats your boat, right? I'm just saying this is a very general point that I've just noticed. But I feel like one of the main things as to why people will continue to be in this cycle generally is because it's comfortable, You just lay your foundations and your problems to something outside of yourself to deal with. And it's like, because you've kind of put yourself in that sort of condition, it's quite relieving. Not only is it quite relieving, but it's like, okay, I don't have to deal with this responsibility. But it's like, that's not true. It's your life and it's also your responsibility. Comfort is a cage, man. And what it will end up doing is it will make you more powerless over time, because you will feel like the circumstances are against you, the external world is against you, your odds are just stacked against you. And that's where things like hopelessness can sort of start to exist. And things like faith generally, they're meant to kind of inspire movement. At least to me, that's what I think it should be, rather than replacing it. Because if you use that in combination with actually trying and actually sort of building towards something that you find special, there's literally results that you can see right in front of you in terms of whatever it is that you want. Even if it's a failure, even if it's a success, you still have the data within whatever it is that you're doing to actually start to gather some kind of rational thought behind it, right? Action proves belief. And I mean, if you're hoping for something to happen and you didn't try, are you really believing in it? Because if you truly believed in something, wouldn't you at least give it a go? Wouldn't you at least say, you know what, forget about all the odds and all of these random intrusive thoughts that comes and just tries to stop me from myself, let me actually give it a go. It's just something for you to ponder over. And remember, even when it comes to the point of like, you actually want something to change, and even then you're still kind of struggling to sort of get motivation or any kind of hope to move forward, which is completely understandable. I mean, it's pretty normal, and it would be probably not normal if it was normal. That was a bit of a tongue twister. But yeah, opportunities pretty much will disappear when you don't really act on it. And it's like, why not just try to seize the day as quick as possible? Why not just avoid that sort of regret that you're going to have in the future for just leaning on hope alone, and then you're going to be wishing that you started sooner, and then you come to the realization that, you know what, it was actually in your control. Some people don't even reach that stage. Some people just grow old and grumpy, and then they just take that to the grave with them. Trust me, you do not want that to happen to you, because you lose trust in yourself, and then you lose trust in the world, you lose trust in all of your beliefs that you want to believe in, and life just sucks at that point. It's just too much self-doubt, and there is not a life worth living if you're going to be just reinforcing self-doubt constantly, to be honest. So I'm going to make this video short and hopefully quite impactful. Okay? Let's have like a little training ground, shall we? Let's try to reframe failure, or the fear of failure, as training, you know? Because you do have the power to actually, you know, start taking action with your faith or hope or whatever it is that you got going on for you. Because every attempt will make you stronger. The same way every prayer or every whatever it is that you believe in will also make you stronger. It will also deepen your faith. If you're deepening your faith, why not deepen your action too? Whether that's through a small step, whether that's through a large step, it ain't gotta be perfect, man. It just has to happen. That's it. You know how cool it is to collect data about yourself? You find out how you feel, you find out how you start to think. You find out what kind of sensations like your body experiences. It's cool, man. You are your own science experiment. Don't you find that cool? I find that cool. Self-discovery is cool. Let's make things cool, man. Anyway, based on that, you can pretty much just sort of track your progress. And if you're moving, you're winning. If you're taking action, you're winning. You start to realize that maybe your prayers are getting answered. Why not stick to it then? Because you're taking action. And as a result, you're going to start to develop all these kind of characteristics like resilience. You're going to have less self-doubt. You're going to be probably happier. It's just a win-win in general. So do what you will with that. Your life ain't going to change overnight, but remember, every action plants a seed. The seed of hope, faith, whatever it is. And you don't need a sign, alright? You just need more courage, okay? I know there's a lot of people on YouTube making videos like, oh, this is your sign for this is your sign for that. Nah, alright? You just need more courage. And with more courage, you receive the signs that you want. Hope you take that as comfortably as I put it. And it might be a little bit harsh, and I apologize for that on my side, because, you know, it's frustrating. You know, the feeling of kind of asking and you're not receiving. Okay? So sometimes you need a little bit of that harshness in order to move forward. Anyway, peace and blessings be to you all, and I'll see you in the next one.